keeps me up at night. Not the dust, the worry.
Did we actually just finish a room? You want to see? We were so blown away by the response we received to the wish list we put in our last video.
Yeah, we were blown away by your generosity that we're able to make one room move-in ready.
So to thank you, we're going to show you what we did with everything we got in the mail and how you helped us bring one room from our dream to reality. We're back in the bathroom to show you our finishing design touches. You might remember our bathroom mood board. Let's see how close we got with our final design. First off, thanks to your advice, we were able to move our light fixture. This was already a pancake box like you told us, and so we were able to scoot it over and Hal was able to mount it on top of the stud. So now it's directly center over our vanity. And today we're going to be putting up this light fixture and also our mirror and then some other finishes around the room. What are you working on?
Just cleaning up the hinges, the hardware for the medicine cabinet. I put a little paint stripper on it. Now I am cleaning it with Barkeeper's friend, and we did not soak it in the crock pot.
That's the plan for all the bigger hardware.
Yeah, we're gonna do all the other ones in there. This was just little ones, and so we're getting it going, but it's coming out pretty nice. A nice little copper finish a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look really pretty.
What's left of it.
We've been using these awesome foam rollers that Marissa sent us as one of our wish list items to finish up our trim, and they've been working so well. We have such a smooth finish now, so thanks Marissa, these have been great. The medicine cabinet is drying outside. YouTube magic. Okay, now that I have the window trim and the medicine cabinet trim finished, I'm gonna clean this room up and then we'll get to showing you all of the gifts that we got this week. The bathroom's all clean, so now it's time to start putting it together. One thing I wanted to point out to you is that I decided to paint our ceiling the same color as the walls. This is Antique Rose by Magnolia, and I just love how it turned out with the white molding and then the pink ceiling and the pink walls. It looks so pretty. Okay, it's the next day and we just got in the mail one of our wish list items that we bought for you guys. We have microphones, so I hope it helps your viewing experience.
We also got toilet seats. More for us than you. Middle-aged man puts on a toilet seat. Or does he? Soft close.
Next up, this is the long-awaited light fixture that we bought like almost 2 years ago from Etsy. So we're gonna put this up. This is the company we bought it from, and if I can find it again, I'll put a link down in the description.
YouTube magic, take one. So we're test fitting the globe to make sure we have clearance of the door, and it's close.
Which we did measure all this ahead of time, but we're just double checking.
Yeah, we measured several times. Clearance.
I think it looks like it's gonna be fine.
Victor.
It's very high above the door.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's almost 2 inches there.
We just need to also check that the mirror is gonna fit without the globe hanging down over the top of the mirror, which we also measured multiple times, but hopefully it's all right.
So it's the next day. We have natural light, and but we had to get a different anchor for this side. The wall was a little bit different consistency over here. So, but now I think we're ready to go. Everything's nice and secure. We can hang the mirror.
Push it, your slip down. Wait, just go up, put your finger up. It has to go a little bit toward the wall. Okay, and then go down. It's so pretty.
Looks good.
Yeah, that looks great.
Big bulbs and globes in.
You want to see?
Yeah.
All right, so now we just need to get the bulbs and the globes, and we can tidy up and bring in the accessories.
Yeah.
There's the test of my curating skills. Okay, before we accessorize the bathroom and finish it up, we wanted to share with you some of the wish list items that we got in the mail this week. First up is an item that we won't be using in this video, but we will be using it really soon in an upcoming video because we've used this product on the outside window molding where we're working on restoring all of the old wood molding, and it is the best product that we found for doing that. And so it's this, Abatron Wood Epox. And Susan sent us this, so thank you so much, Susan. This is going to be so helpful. We definitely needed this, and it will be put to good use, and we'll show you that very soon in an upcoming video. We also got this huge pack of sandpaper from Patty, which we've been using because we're working on restoring the molding inside still. So Hal has been sanding away, and this has been super useful. Okay, next is something for this bathroom that I think you're going to be just as excited to see as I was. It's from Elizabeth. She sent us a box with 3 things in it. And the first was a big box of light bulbs, which is great because we have light fixtures and lamps that are going to be all over the house that need light bulbs. So this will be perfect. And the next thing is something really pretty for this bathroom. You may have noticed that there's one pretty important part of the bathroom that we've been neglecting. And Hal's about to show me a project that he's been working on out in the garage that is a part of the bathroom.
Looks like a roadside find, but that is our bathroom door.
Yeah, so it used to be all brown.
And then it was green underneath, and then it was white. And there's still this on it. So I'm trying to get the paint off the hinges to take those off. And the hook. I covered it in paint stripper, and then I scraped off about 3 layers of paint. I'm gonna have to do it one more time, and then we'll scrape it, and then we can paint it.
Yeah.
And I got to do the other side too. But it rained.
So this is the inside of the door. And
Yeah.
then, can you flip it around so they can see the outside? Yeah, so the outside is just going to be stained. And we were thinking we were going to stain the whole door, but what are your thoughts now on the inside?
Yeah, I think we might have to paint it because this panel, I've been trying to, I can't even get to the bare wood yet. There's still 2 more layers of paint.
Yeah. Do you think we've reached the 10,000 expert hours of paint removal yet in this house?
Unfortunately not. Because otherwise I think I would have had this done.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get the doorknob off. It's a weird doorknob. But this is broken, or this side right here, when they cut it, this is really loose. So I'm worried that I started to take it out from here, take the bolt out and everything, but I'm worried this little piece is gonna break.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know, it's really delicate. So what's interesting about this is that it's different than every doorknob in the entire house. The rest of them are completely uniform. But as you can see, the milk glass, and then this is the crystal knob. There's no screws on the face of any of this. Only 2 screws here, and this is chrome plated. So it's not like the other ones kind of have a brass finish. Don't know if it was put in later or if that's just the bathroom doorknob they had back then. So
I really like the milk glass though.
yeah, it's really cool.
That's pretty. But this makes me think it's newer.
The way it just locks like that.
Yeah. Okay, we were so inspired by being able to set up the bathroom to be move-in ready that we decided to make a list for the rest of the rooms in the house and what we needed to do, not to finish them completely, but just to make them move-in ready.
Mm-hmm. All right, first step is find the marker in my pocket.
Should we
That's why it takes us forever to get started.
So, primary bedroom.
Okay, so we have some final paint touch-ups, another coat on the ceiling, and then ceiling fan and light.
Yep.
And then this room will be done.
Bathroom is almost finished, thanks to all of you, but we do still need to finish that bathroom door. Then there's the hallway. We need to finish the trim in there. I really want to get that done before we move in because it is going to involve sanding. And with the dogs and cats, plus us, we don't really want to have dust all over the house once we move in here.
Yeah.
Then there's the second bedroom.
Yeah.
Finish sanding and prime the molding, and then the rest of that can be done later. So, stairs.
Yeah, refinish. There is a little patchwork too on the landing.
Patch landing.
Sounds like a cartoon character.
Okay, drawing room. Remove flaking paint. Okay, parlor. It's done. Other than the floors.
What's it called? Shoe molding. But we can't put that on until we sand the floors. So.
Okay. Dining room.
Same. Oh, we need to hang a light.
Hang light fixture.
But we don't need to do that before we move in.
True, we don't. That's not a priority, but I already wrote it.
We have the sconces, they work.
The powder room, that's done, right? Move-in ready.
Move-in ready, yeah.
Yeah, there's still some accessories we need for there, like a mirror.
Towel rack or something.
Yeah, but we don't need that before we move in, so. Laundry room, now that is a big one that I would like to have done before we move in, because I don't want to go to the laundromat.
No. And once we get a washer and dryer in there, it's not coming out.
Yeah. So it is painted or it's not? We primed it.
It's primed. It needs to be painted, and then we need to paint the floor.
So we need to paint the floor before we can bring in the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
So paint, floor, walls, and ceiling.
Oh, yeah. The ceiling.
Which you saw us pick out our color. So we have that. We just
have that.
need to do it.
Have to do it.
And then the big one is we have to actually buy a washer and dryer. Because we have a washer and dryer from our last house, but it doesn't fit in our newly tiny laundry room.
Right, but we did pick one out. We found one that has the right dimensions and everything. So
yeah.
We'll be getting that.
We just have to buy it.
Yeah. We wanted a new one anyway.
Yeah. And the kitchen, I know you're all waiting for that. We do have a couple things we have to finish in there. We did have an issue with one of our cabinets breaking. So that doesn't necessarily need to be fixed before we move in, but it does need to be fixed before we show you. We also need to get a garbage disposal, the electrical.
Yeah, so it can get hooked up.
For it to be hooked up. We can't run our dishwasher until we have the garbage disposal installed. And then we also need a vent hood for the stove.
There's also some small touch-ups around the kitchen to do, little trim pieces here and there, and finish a little scraping and painting.
Yeah. And then house-wide, we have a couple big projects that have to happen before we actually move in. One of them is, you've heard us talk about it before, we have to refinish the floors in every room. So that's a big one. And then the other big house-wide project is our HVAC actually isn't working right now. And that's why we're all bundled up inside the house, because we've had temperatures the last couple of weeks like in the 30s and 40s in Florida. And so the inside of the house has been like in the 50s. So that's pretty cold for us. And our HVAC is new. We just got it last year, but when we went to turn the heat on, what was the issue? Some kind of electrical issue?
Yeah, it's not coming on. I mean, it worked for like a day and then it stopped working.
Yeah. So we have a call into the company and they're going to be coming out to take a look at it for us, hopefully this week, because it's really cold in here. So we definitely need that fixed before we would be moving in. Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, laundry room.
Those are the biggest things.
Top priorities.
Yeah, easy.
A few weeks. This will be done. Nights and weekends. Done.
6 weeks. 6 weeks from 4 months ago when we said we had 6 weeks.
Okay, one more wish list item we received from Elaine, and I wanted to read the note from her. I know this isn't as practical as getting renovation supplies, and I really did almost get you masks and pencils, but after you labored so long and hard over the bathrooms, I figured this was a worthy reward. From Elaine. So we're going to show you what that is. I love it. It looks perfect. Take a look at these before and afters and stick around to the end because we have one final detail that we need your help with. We can't thank you enough for helping us put this room together and make it move-in ready. We're still missing a few things, but we can slowly put those together once we move in, like a towel rod and some artwork, and there's a really beautiful shelf that I want to get to put above our toilet here. So I have all those things on my list to do, but for now, we're just so happy that the bathroom is functional, it's beautiful, and we can move in and use it to shower and everything, and that's all thanks to you. So we do want to ask your help with one more thing. You may remember from our bathroom design video that we posted months ago that our original inspiration for this room was our cat, Mabel, and her beautiful colors. And now that we have everything put together in here, we've realized we do want to add a little bit more color in the towels. So I found this new color palette that I'm really loving, and I'm trying to decide between 3 different towel colors. So I'm hoping maybe you can help us and put your vote down below in the comments on which towel color you think would look best in this space. Here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So let us know your vote below down in the comments, and thanks again for helping us out. We'll see you soon.